Let's go. Let's go. A big shout out and thank you to Nicholas Kipmuller of Switzerland. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that last name correctly. Thank you so much. He emailed me actually maybe last night and sent some songs. He's a musician and a marathon runner from Switzerland. He wrote that opening song in the opening sequence there. Also, that the song that's playing right now in the background, this is the same song. So thank you, Nicholas, for reaching out and sharing your talents with DGR. Oh yeah, and his SoundCloud is linked down below in the description in case you care to go give him a follow. Nicholas, you're amazing, man. And that was only one of the songs. I'm going to use his other songs that he sent as well later on in the week. Okay. PRs, PBs, actually not the question. We're going to do a lot of questions in today's vlog. Number one, not the QD, but do you go by PR or PB? So personal record or personal best. There's no right answer here. And I'm curious, in different regions of the world, is there a preference for one or the other? I was raised with PR, personal record, over PB, but I'm just wondering, like, in Australia or in Russia or in Peru, like, what is the lingo? And I realize, like, I'm talking in English, so in other languages, anyway, it gets complex very quickly. So today we're talking about personal records, personal best. It's been, actually, the first time I brought this up on the channel was 3 years ago. Again, link down below in the description, upper right hand corner, where I share my personal records, okay, or PBs in case you PRs, in case you care to go watch it. But I believe the last time we talked about PRs on the channel was 2 years ago. So this vlog, definitely, if you've been watching for 2 years and you can remember sharing your comment on that vlog in the comments down below, go watch it and see if you can find your comment and see, who knows, maybe you've updated your PRs since then, okay? And PRs and PBs, just gotta say at the outset, it's not an opportunity to brag or to show off or anything like that. For me, all it is the pursuit. And this is why I coach myself and I'm not coached by somebody else, is because I'm more interested in the pursuit of a PR rather than the PR. If you PR, it's fun. Yes, it's exciting on race day, but what's really fun, in my opinion, is the challenge of getting to that PR, tinkering, testing, training at high altitude, like I did in this opening sequence, up in Leadville 1 year ago for a race in Naples, Florida. Very unconventional training style to get ready for a half marathon attempt at sea level. But sure enough, it paid off. And that was my one PR of 2021. And actually, let's do it now. Well, okay. 4 days ago, I threw down the challenge. Could we get to 800 comments on the goals vlog from 2021, transitioning into 2022? We're at 650. Great job, everyone. I do believe we're going to get to 800 comments sooner rather than later on that vlog. So in case you haven't listed your goals for 2022 and you care to do so, linked again down below in the description. Because the reason we do that, we put it on paper, we hold each other accountable, because 360 days from now, we'll go back into those comments and see, okay, what were my goals for 2022? And maybe it's setting some new PRs, who knows? And was I able to chase them down in this year? All right, so there's 1 point on the comments, but number two, from 2 years ago, there was over 450 comments where people were sharing about their PRs, PBs, and there's people setting PRs that shared back in the 60s and 70s. So we're talking, 40, 50, roughly, 40, 50, 60, oh my goodness, where does the time, 60 years ago, down below in the comments. Just unbelievable. So here we go. Question of the day, lots of options here. What are your PRs or PBs currently? Okay, and you can do, if you want to start at the 400 meter, if you want to start at the 100 meter distance, go for it. But we'll, usually start at about the 800 meter distance, and you can list as many or as few as you want. If you just want to list your marathon, that's great. And then what year did you set those PRs? Okay. But did you set a PR, option 2, did you set a PR or PB in 2021? And option 3 is a new twist, which I did not bring up a year ago. I realized, or 2 years ago, I realized not everybody is racing on the roads right now, especially during the pandemic. But did you set, so option 3, did you set an FKT in 2021? All right, a fastest known time. All right, because a lot of people, especially the trail runners out there, are chasing down FKTs all around the world. Very exciting, just really a new, not phenomenon, but a new, just a new challenge in the running world, but especially the trail running, and I guess urban as well. There are FKTs in the urban world, but especially in the trail running circuits. I guess I will also add, though, the Pikes Peak Ascent, managed to shave 2 minutes and change, 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I think, roughly, from my Pikes Peak Ascent time from last year, from 2020. So that's good. But one of my goals still, at some point, is to try to break 30 minutes in the 10K. I don't know if I'm going to have a chance in 2022. We shall see. That would be an amazing, I don't know. We'll just see if an opportunity arises. It's not on the calendar at this point. My current 10K PR was set in, shout out to everybody in northern Colorado. It was set in Fort Collins on a grass cross-country course back in college. I think it was about 2008, roughly. So we're talking a long time ago now. So who knows? Maybe I'll have another shot at some point to break 30 minutes. I don't know. If that's it's something I got to chase down if I'm going to do it. So 30 minutes and 10 seconds is my current 10K PR. All right, everyone. So PRs, PBs, list them down below. Lots of options and a lot of opportunities to go back and reflect. And that's what we like to do on this channel, DGRs. Go back and reflect on our journey. It's all about the journey as runners. Comment of the day, Keith Kilgore Jr. Unbelievable, Keith. Just thanks for being I would just say open and vulnerable. He said, Seth, before I answer your question of the day, I want to say whatever direction you decide to take, this is from yesterday, where I was talking about changes are afoot on the channel, I'll still be up close to 4 a.m. watching this channel. Keith, thank you. What you have provided me is so valuable. I couldn't even ballpark a price. Oh, man. I ran races this year and watched, studied, and then rewatched your videos to give me the extra bit of support. This is where he becomes a little more open, which is just awesome. This is what it's all about. And you can do this today, talking about PRs and PBs. I've been a nervous wreck my whole life when it comes to self-athletic achievement and how I go about achieving it. You helped me fight through that mental block of my life. Keith, that's amazing, sir. Like, two-way street here. You've got this. You've got this, Keith. And I know you're watching right now because you say you watch every day. So, Keith, we are behind you. DGR is behind you. Did you run my races or put the hard work volume in for me? No, you did not. But when I was running up those hills, training hard, I could visualize you pushing it with a vest. What you have provided me is a lifetime of pursuing elite running while maintaining being an even more elite person. Oh, man. I know that was a grip, and it ain't like you met me before, but that's real talk. So do what you got to do and just continue, fam. Oh, Keith, you demand. Someday, Keith, we are going to meet and hopefully race against each other, because he goes on to say, I'm training to wanna possibly qualify for the U.S. Mountain Championship team. So what you're doing now and showing preparation for Pikes Peak would be great. Your breakdown for this marathon is amazing. Peace. Keith. Onward and upward. All right, that's amazing. We are going to wrap it up with throwing it back to the PR discussion from 2 years ago. Okay? Again, over 400 comments on that vlog. So maybe you could go find yours. Maybe give it an update. Right there, right there, right there. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.